Mic check. Mic check. We recording? We live? Hello everyone. Welcome to La Cantina. Once again, you know, it's the Mew Mew. We're back on another Monday evening for another episode of Beyond the NFT. As always, you know, my name is Sinful, and I am the host for tonight's shenanigans. Before we get started, I would like to give a special shout out to our sponsor for Beyond the NFT. Big shout out to Bucktown. Thank you for being our sponsor for Beyond the NFT. Bucktown is a mixed martial arts program who is focused on empowering young combat athletes all around the world. So if you'd like to learn more, head on over to bucktown.org/support. In there, you can read a little more about the program, as well as take a look at some pictures and pick up your very own Bucktown merchandise. Again, that is bucktown.org/support. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bucktown. Thank you, my dear friends. I see that we're up to 22 people here on Decentraland, and it's always such a treat to see you all. Let's see, the list is loaded. Excuse me. All right, welcome 420 cubes. Hello, aliens. Hello, hello, hello. Make what up, my brother? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Alan Howick. Welcome, Bali Elf. Welcome, Roots. Hello, dear amigos. Welcome, Divna. Welcome. So nice to see you here tonight at Beyond the NFT. Uh, and hello, hello, Empress Trash. Thank you for being here. We got Fiddy in the building. We got a Fred Elf. We have GM, of course. We have Joe the One. Welcome, Joe. Thank you so much for pulling up tonight. We got Stony in the building. We got Lunar Freak in the house. We even have the lovely 17. Mex in the building. Welcome, MDH. Overwatch in the house. We got a Rustan, and we have a Sponge Girl in the building. So good to see you all. Thank you once again. Tonight we have a good friend of ours joining us for Beyond the NFT. Can't wait to start the conversations, and yeah, let's see where all of this leads. I have so much to tell him over from my weekend endeavors, so yeah. So stand by, everyone. So as always, make sure to like and retweet the X post for Beyond the NFT, as well as even make sure to collect that OP badge. If you jump down off the rocks to the left here of the screen, you will see the Hex building, and inside the Hex building you'll be able to claim your very own OP. And then to get back to Beyond the NFT, you can step on this black Decentraland sign, double jump, and glide over to our stage here. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go get our guest from behind stage. We're gonna get tonight's started with tonight's show. I'm very excited. You know, I spend a lot of time with our guests here every Friday, and it's always a pleasure to have them on to Beyond the NFT. So stand by, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, my friends, to Beyond the NFT. For tonight, I'm going to keep the intros short and sweet because we all know our guest tonight. We love them. We hang out with them every Friday night at the MetaBeast Roaming Party. It is a pleasure to introduce MetaBeast Roaming Party co-host, a DJ, and EAPE's ambassador, DJvAPED. Welcome, my friend.
Yo, what's going on?
I love the clapping that came in right before.
Yeah, where'd that come from? Is there an audience? Is there like people around? For some reason, there's like a.
Oh, you
Think
didn't know? You didn't know? Beyond the NFT is recorded in front of a live audience. You really didn't know that?
a live studio audience.
Yes, a live studio audience. Meet my
I can't.
Decentraland friends.
I can't see anybody out there. I'm like squinting my eyes. I'm doing the whole hand over of my brow. I don't see nobody. I'm like,
No,
how
no,
do you see through the phone?
no, man. You just gotta squint, like ultra squint. It's like
Ultra squint.
you just gotta practice. It's like I couldn't explain it. It's like no, I'm not gonna make a reference to that
Maybe,
movie.
maybe if I hit this little DCL button, what does that do? And it ports me. Oh, it ports me into the world,
Into the metaverse, bro. Deep
into the metaverse.
So, welcome, and Vape, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. I believe this is your second time on Beyond the NFT, or actually maybe third, because you were with
It's
me, but with Crypto
mhm,
Mercy, correct?
correct. This is my third time.
This is your third time. Welcome back.
Thank you,
Since
thank you, thank you. Good to
since
be back.
since the last like couple
I
times.
can't wait to get my fifth anniversary jacket.
Your fifth anniversary jacket. Oh wait,
Like you know how like a Saturday Night Live, if you do the show 5 times, you get a special in
uh,
five dinner jacket club.
oh God, oh God, oh now you're giving me ideas. And to tell you the truth, one candidate that would be perfect for that is Rustan. I believe he is my most frequent guest on Beyond the NFT. Like whether
Oh, there you go.
well,
He's already in the honor roll. He's in that honor class.
yeah. We better not talk about this too loud. I am afraid that he'll just start typing right now. He's right next to me in Decentraland. I could just see him saying, "Where's my fucking jacket, Sin?"
Yeah, dude, you gotta have like a 5 timer special Beyond the NFT wearable
Mm.
for the 5 timers.
You're right. You're right. Definitely something to think about it and add to the roadmap. That long roadmap. Um, So like for every time you've been on Beyond the NFT thus far, I'm sure like there have always been, including tonight, there's always been new users that have not gotten the opportunity to get to know you, talk to you, or yeah, like find out who you are. So I would like to pass the mic over to you and for you to give our friends an introduction of who is a DJ Vape and what makes him tick.
Oh my god! You mean I gotta essay myself?
Dim the
Um,
lights.
dim the lights, bring out the popcorn. It was a dark and stormy night. 25 years in the past. No, like let's see. I've been um where do you start? Where does one start? Who's DJ Vape? I've been uh let's see, in DCL since what's her name? Paris Hilton. That was my first time ever
Nice.
coming into Decentraland. I thought that was pretty dope.
Nice.
I've been in crypto and well, I've been in crypto since 2018. So, I guess I've been in there for a long time. And NFTs, I saw NFTs pop out of nowhere and been like, what the fuck are those things? I'll never buy a fucking JPEG. And here I am. I own like a lot of fucking JPEGs. Did you see, like, by the way, there is a commercial that's been running during the World Cup where it's a finance commercial, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden one of them says, wait, a JPEG isn't a retirement plan? And then the guy's all, no.
Dang.
I don't know if you've seen that commercial, but like every time I see it, it crushes my heart. I'm like, fuck.
But in all honesty, I think it should give you hope because, like, I mean, all of this crypto stuff started from a negative point of view.
That's true. And, we're still fighting it, bro. We're still fighting it. Like, as much progress as I think we've made as a little industry, whatever, segment of the economy, we still got a long way to go. We still have lots of preconceived notions to overcome. So it is what it is. So yeah, I've been in this little world for since that time, 2018. In fact, I the way I got into it was I was almost scammed by Elon Musk, or a fake Elon Musk.
Damn,
I literally like saw a thing, send me money and I'll double it type shit. And this was like before like I knew anything about do your own research or how like there could be scammers. So my they don't exist. Yeah, so that was my entry into the world. So but I've been a DJ since my mid-20s, so about maybe 25-30 years. I also work in the film and TV industry. I do a lot of stuff for the EAPs. But I'm also, I do a lot of different things. You name it, I probably can do it. So, well, except like building Decentraland. I haven't figured that out yet, but.
Oh man, it's easier than ever. It's easier than ever. You can literally hook up your cursor. And
I don't have cursor.
but it's free. But it's free.
Isn't it free? Cursor free?
Well, there's a free model which lets you use your Composer 2.5 or something like that.
Oh,
you can build it.
So many AIs. There's so many AIs. I did see. You know what? I did I do have the builder
the
application.
Hub?
Yeah, the Creator Hub. Nice. And I did watch this thing. This video on how to connect your Claude account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like to the thing, and I using Terminal and all this other jazz, and so I was like trying to follow along, and then I realized that they were all doing it. You had to have like not use the Claude browser one. You had to have the downloaded one, and you have to have like the account or a paid account or something like this to have access. I'm like, maybe I'm not there yet.
Okay.
There's so many there's so many different AIs. You get used to using one and you're like, okay, this is my fucking AI. It knows everything about me. I'm paying this much a month. And then another new one comes out that everyone says, oh, fuck that other AI. Like, use this AI. I'm like, but this one knows me.
I just learned how to use this. Hold up.
I just learned how to use this that knows everything about me. And then you want me to go betray it with another fucking AI? Like, curse their Claude, Gemini. It's getting too crazy.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. I mean, I've been sticking to Cursor mainly since Dr. Krillo introduced me to it. He helped me hook it up to the Creator Hub. Like, there's an integration that you can do, and then literally from there you could just like vibe code your Decentraland scene right before your own eyes. You just tell it what to do. So, okay, just real quick, I'm sharing my screen right now, and I'm pulling something up. This
Oh
is
no.
you mentioned Paris Hilton. You came into first came into Decentraland during a Paris Hilton performance. This is the POAP
Yeah.
from the Paris Hilton performance right here. The
What do
re
you mean the Poe app?
Exactly. There was a POAP that you got from there. But ever since, POAP has gone down and all that jazz. But I have this one because how do I say it? At the time, there was someone that told me if you were to take your Paris Hilton POAP and migrate it into the Ethereum network, you'll get airdropped Paris Hilton's Decentraland dress. It was like a Fowocious slash Paris
Oh,
Hilton.
whoa.
Yeah, you know Fowocious? Are you familiar with the artist name?
No, I thought that was just an
Uh,
adjective.
no,
Like ferocious.
no, it's a verb actually. But but yes, it was Fowocious and Paris Hilton collaboration dress.
Uh-huh.
And so then I'm like, I'm in, I'm doing it. I'm claiming this shit. And so then I paid like $300 in gas,
Holy shit.
and I made in gas only, and I
And gas only, of
yeah,
course.
brought my
Good old days.
my POAP over, and now it sits in my wallet to remind me of my past mistakes, just to haunt me. Like every once in a while, like tickle my toes or something. Like, hey, remember you
Oh
paid
man.
$300 for this? So like
This
right now, I'm zooming in Decentraland to my shoes. These shoes,
yeah, I saw that.
this kind of artwork is Fowocious artwork. He like was this young kid back in like 2020 that like just
Uh-huh.
blew up in NFTs. Like I want to say he may have been like one of the first like unknown people to like blow up in the NFT scene. Like,
Okay.
very early on. Sweet kid
Those
too.
are
Like,
some pretty dope shoes, not gonna lie.
if I knew how to spell his name, I would pull up his Instagram. But everyone knows I don't know how to
It's
spell.
it's probably FEWOCIOUS.
I think
Ding
you
ding
may
ding 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 ding.
you were a master speller in school, weren't you?
Yes.
Guilty as charged. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I found his Instagram. So like, let's see. You can kind of see his style, but I'm trying to look for some finished work, right? Yeah, there's some of that. But yes, this kid was one of the first to blow up in the NFT scene, like just selling JPEGs, bro. Selling JPEGs for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Selling the JPEGs. Man, why couldn't that kid be me?
What I mean,
Uh,
I asked myself the same thing, but then at the same time, I say to myself, was I drawing?
oh yeah, that's why I wasn't drawing.
Am I
I'm not a drawer.
person? Yeah, I'm not a drawer. You're
I'm
a
not
DJ.
I'm not a drawer.
Yeah, you're a
I'm
DJ.
not a drawer.
That's what you do. You're a DJer. So, you started DJing at the ripe age of 20, like in your 20s, you said, not 20.
Yeah, probably like 22, between 22 and 24, maybe. Like I don't remember the exact
Oh,
year. Who?
you were a young buck. What inspired you
This
to
was
like start
definitely.
DJing?
This was definitely during like my clubbing years, like my main clubbing years.
I see. So like what, you were always looking up at the DJ and you're like, I want to be that guy.
No,
Or
not
did you
at
or did you
all.
have some friends that like kind of inspired you?
No, not at all. I got into DJing much the same way I got into um, crypto.
You almost got scammed?
I got scammed, bro. I
What?
got scammed by the man. I got scammed by nature. I got scammed by God. I
Okay.
swear to you. Like so. Picture this: a friend is getting married. You know, like maybe like 25 years ago, some odd years ago. We have a couple of friends that already like, you know, there's like one or two DJs in the group. You know, we're all like little club kids and stuff. And the one guy who DJs, you know, offered to DJ for the wedding party, after party. And everyone's like, oh, cool. So we go, we have fun. I get tasked with like, you know, afterwards, like returning the DJ equipment. They rented the DJ equipment from like this electronics store down in Hollywood. It was a DJ table with a coffin, two turntables, and of course a mixer, you know, Newmark, belt-driven Newmark mixer, you know, like total bottom of the line. But I didn't fucking know. No, nobody really knew. So, and I don't remember if I was told that I was supposed to return it the next day or if I learned of it like on the day of. But regardless, I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. I got a truck. You know, you can just throw it in the back of the truck and I'll take it, right? But so we're all having fun and drinking and stuff. At the end of the night, I throw it in my back of my truck. I go back to my buddy's place. That's where I'm staying. And where we park into his place is fucking far. Nobody wants to carry those cases when you're like 3 a.m. drunk in the morning. So I left them in the back of the truck. And then I woke up the next morning and it rained.
Oh.
And when I tried to return them, like literally like water was pouring out. And I'm like, fuck. And they're like, sorry, we're not, you're going to have to pay for that. We're not going to take that back. So I had to take it back in my truck, and then I took it, and eventually I had to pay some money towards it. You know, like half with the broom and half of me, whatever. So, and then it sat in my closet for like 3 years and dried out. And then one day I was like, hey, I wonder if this fucking works. And it kind of worked, and I just had to buy a couple parts, and that's what kind of started my journey.
That started your journey. Oh my God.
Yeah. I had to like figure out how to make it work first. And like I had to like figure out like, okay, what needles do we got? Needle? Do I need this? Whatever. And then once I got it to work, and then I had to like, oh fuck, well now I got to go buy a record.
Yeah.
You know. So my first two records were like total like, you know, I still have them. But there were like two trance records because, you know, everyone was into trance back then.
We're talking like early 2000s here, like 2001, 2002.
Yeah,
Maybe.
something like that.
I believe that's like, at least in Miami and my little JIT days, Florida JIT days. Yeah, trance was the big thing.
Yeah, definitely through the early 2000s. Yeah, definitely through that. 2000, 1999, 2000, 2001. Yeah.
So that's pretty legit, dude. Like, in a way, like you kind of picked up DJing from its like raw form, which is like knowing how the hardware works, like how to make it work, even more than how does it work. You learn how to make it work when it was like in a rainstorm, you know. And plus, it was like, again, it wasn't even like the industry standard. These were Gemini turntables, not belt driven, not rotor driven. You know, so it wasn't always consistent. You know, on the spin. You know, like there was and the belts would wear out. So yeah, I had to rebuild everything. Interesting. I wonder if there's like a story to all that, like maybe like perhaps the equipment itself wasn't as digital back then. It was a bit more like analog in the sense.
It was definitely all analog.
Okay, so then that explains how it could survive a rainstorm.
Yeah, it beats me. So, literally there's like electronics. They're electronics, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they got wet and it dried out in my closet. Maybe I had a magical closet. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. For all you know, it's like they were your closet was just absorbing all the moisture.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not in the same apartment, or else that closet must have black mold or something by now.
No, that's an old Hollywood, my old place in Hollywood.
Oh, place in Hollywood. Nice, nice. So, kind of moving forward, coming into kind of like the crypto scene, like when did the name DJ Vape come around? Was the name like something that you brought from IRL into the digital world, or was DJ
Yeah,
Vape?
actually.
Oh,
Yeah. I used to I used to also run an import export business in the vape business. So you know, like back in like early 2011, 2012, you know, like I was a big smoker. Like I'd been smoking since high school. I was smoking a pack a day, basically. And I was looking for a way to quit, you know, or, you know, I was basically borderline high blood pressure, you know, and that scared the crap out of me. Like, you know, because my mom has high blood pressure. And so, and I didn't, you know, that was like a health scare, you know, for me.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, what do I got to do to reduce my fucking blood pressure? You know, like I changed my diet. I started working out. You know, I changed my food. I reduced salt, you know, and none of that, nothing I did changed my blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally I was like, well, maybe it's the smoking. Like, I don't know, maybe it is, you know, like, so I, you know, I tried everything I could, like, you know, all the gum, the this, the that, the patches, you know, all my life I've been trying to quit. So finally, like, my brother came over once and he's like, oh, dude, you should try this. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it was like an e-cigarette, you know, one of the very early ones, like a Vivinova type shit. And when I took a drag, it had the same type of throat hit as a cigarette. And I'm like, oh, wow, you know. And then again, I fucking, you know, deep dove into what the hell that was and how do I get some. And then I was, you know, then I was, you know, like into the burgeoning vape business here in Southern California when I watched it like explode into
it did.
Vape shop on every fucking corner. We were, you know, I was doing battery lessons at different vape shops. I was showing people how to coil. We started like, you know, at the LA Vapors Club. We had vape competitions. We had smaller competitions. We had smaller clubs. We had even a club up in on the Central Coast that me and my brother started, and my brother started designing, like, you know, products, you know, wood products, you know, vape holders and shit like that. And then I started doing some import export, and then we got into the juice business, and we had 2 juice lines.
Oh, wow.
E-juice lines. So, you know, everything was going good, and, you know, like the long term looked pretty good, but then the FDA came in and, you know, just did a slam dunk on all the mom and pops, you know, making it, you know, you can still do it, but then you need to apply for this, you know, this license or whatever.
Yeah, that costs $250,000 or something like that. Yeah.
No, it cost $1.2 million.
Did so, you know a liquor license is like $500,000. Like, what? You saying 1.2 for vape license or whatever?
Yeah. It was like it had to go through a whole smoking program. Like, it was, and it just crushed the entire mom and pop business that came up, and it allowed like the Juuls and the Philip Morris's, and it basically allowed big tobacco to come in and take over. Mm-hmm. You know, because we were arguing from a point of you know, tobacco harm reduction. You know, it's all about harm reduction. You know, we weren't saying that vaping was 100% the magic cure from smoking, but what it was greatly reducing your own personal harm reduction. And it was always aimed at adults. But then big pharma and then big tobacco came in, big pharma pushing, oh, but the kids. And of course, everyone succumbs to the kids' cry, and pushed all the mom and pops out and let big tobacco take over. So
yeah, and little do they know, like nowadays, it's like the kids are getting it easier than ever. Like it's easier than ever for like these kids in high school, like to vape. Like, I mean, my sister, like, for example, she's been vaping since like high school. I mean, in a way.
And who's to say, would she be smoking if there wasn't a vaping product? Would she be doing other things? I don't know. Like, what's the answer to that? Like, vaping saved me from smoking, and it's saved a lot of other adults from the dangers of smoking. Like it reversed my health. It was the start of my journey into health is wealth type bullshit, but but you condemn it at the expense of to save the kids at the expense of the people that are trying to actually use it to quit.
Exactly, yeah. Well, shit. I mean, I could to a comment that you were like saying earlier, like about feeling like your blood pressure wasn't going down. And you're like trying everything, and you're like, maybe it's the smoking. I was like sitting there kind of like thinking like it most definitely probably has a an effect, just out of like personal experience. Like recently I've stopped smoking as much weed because yes, I know, very tragic, especially because I was a chimney and I was ripping like these blunts like multiple a day and stuff like that. But like before like I had these pains start, and I had to go to the ER room just to get myself checked out. Like I would have like my I wouldn't have high blood pressure necessarily, but I could tell if something was circulation related. Like I could notice my feet start swelling at the heels or at the soles, and I didn't know why. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know why.
That's scary.
Yeah, so and I was like massaging it, whatever, like, or maybe I'm just getting old at the ripe age of 32. And then I had my field trip to the ER back in February, and after that I stopped smoking my blunts, and it was a noticeable difference in like my circulation. I could actually tell, and yeah, my feet weren't doing the weird thing.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. I mean,
yeah,
it's funny how like as we get older, as we get older, type bullshit. The things that become little health warnings or miniature health scares to ourselves that set us in a whole different path of life or journey in life. And hopefully most times that's a better path, right? It's you're always looking to better yourself. So, it comes to better food, better, or crossing off a vice or replacing a vice or whatever. Mm-hmm. You're always trying to better yourself. 1% better, right? As they always say.
Always 1% better. So, I think before we get too deep into here, I think I want to do a little highlight, do a little shout out to eApes Predict, and kind of like bring you in because you are eApes ambassador, and so no better person to kind of like introduce the eApes, like who they are, and of course introduce eApes Predict. And what you're trying to accomplish through this fun project.
Oh, thank you. You got the sign up, I see.
Yes, I
great. So eApes Predict is, as you know, like I'm very involved with the eApes project. I'm like their community and brand activation manager / ambassador / resident DJ. but I've been with the project since like 2021. And they've always been builders, always focused on growth, long-term growth, not like quick hype bullshit stuff. And we built this project, EX Predict. It's basically World Cup meets prediction markets meets free winning of amazing prizes. So, and originally we were just going to do it with our own, within our own community, and make it just a fun little thing. And then, there were other people in our community that was that are part of other communities, and we started looking outwards and was like, what if we made this and kind of made it open with all and see if we can get other communities to come together, whether they wanted to be a partner and donate to the prize structure, or whether they just wanted to be a community and just have a place for their homies to have some fun. It doesn't matter how you came in. Everyone is eligible for a prize. And again, it's whether you know soccer or you don't, it's a fun way just to have fun with predicting World Cup games, having fun and interacting with the games. And we have a couple of different chat functions on the website as well that were recently added. So, and the prizes, we're paying the top 20. And look, they're not super huge prizes. You're not going to go buy a house with these prizes. But they're a little bit of everything. And obviously, the team won it because it was first EA's focus. If the team puts a little bit more behind if you're an EA's holder, in addition to all the prizes that you see at the top, the little EA section there, are the additional things that you would win if you are an EA holder, just to make it more fun for our tribe. But it doesn't look like any of the holders right now are in the top 3.
No? Oh.
Yeah, so I think I'm running in 142nd place. Dude, my predictions, look, I love World Cup soccer. I got into World Cup soccer because I used to live next to these 2 Italian Canadians. Yeah. When I lived in Hollywood, they were crazy motherfuckers. They would go absolute ape shit every time Italy would play. And so, they got me into the World Cup. We had so much fun. And I would always root for Italy. I would always root for Korea and Japan. Those are my 3 teams I love to root for, along with the USA. So yeah, they really got me into the World Cup action. So I thought this was a really fun thing to do, and to get into these prediction markets. And I don't know, even though I love World Cup, I don't know about all the teams. I don't follow all the players like some people really follow them, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes, I did use a little bit of AI. I'm not gonna fucking lie, to help me make my fucking predictions. So what? But in the same time, I'm not doing that well, dude. I'm I think you're doing better than I am.
No,
actually.
I think this says 12 points, and I'm ranked 82nd.
Oh shit, dude! I only have 10 points, so you're definitely doing better than I am.
Yeah, you know me. It's in my Hispanic bloodline. But
yeah, so I was trying to play strategy too. I was trying to be well, what if no one else picks a draw, because they're gonna look for a winner or a loser? If everyone is picking win on this one, I pick a draw, yeah, and it hits draw, I win those points, and no one else wins those points. That's the kind of strategy I was trying to go for, but I don't think it's working. Obviously,
you're trying to go for the underdog strategy.
Yeah. So,
but
that's what EA Predicts is. It's just a fun way to bring communities together. We have a community leaderboard, and you can see all the different communities and all the people that have signed up. And the community boards are measured by the top 10. That's why you only see 10, but there's definitely a lot of communities that have more than 10. We had a big surge towards the end. We got over 361 players involved, wow. 17 communities together. We've got about $4,400 in prizes to dole out. Some of those, like are merch. Some of them are MNFs. Some of them are USD. Some of them are EA tokens. Some of them are NFTs from other communities like Rogues and Autopia and a bunch of other ones that we have in there. So Devils. So yeah, that's kind of what it is, and it literally, Crypto Mercy, the founder, he built the entire fucking website. He built all the dynamics around it. We contributed obviously to the idea. Like we have a separate chat room in our Discord that we're constantly trying to come up with ideas. And if you know anything about me, I'm just a fucking idea machine. Like I'm always spitting out, boom, boom, what about this? What about this? What do we do this? What do we do this? And just trying to output shit for the tribe, to keep everyone busy, keep everyone active, trying to up the game. Like a builder, like I like building worlds. I like idea building. So that's kind of like my main thing. And I love discovering new things, I'm big into discovery. So so that's that's EA's Predict.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I mean, big shout out to Crypto Mercy. He's been a guest on the show before, for building the website and even making that commercial that we've been playing at the Meta Beast roaming parties on Fridays. So that kind of leads me to the next question. Is it too late for people to sign up, and who is eligible to predict?
So anyone can sign up. Anyone's eligible to predict. Signing up now, though, you're kind of at a disadvantage because the entire group stage locked. The first 72 games locked right when the game started. So, and it only makes sense to do those locks because, like games already played can change the way you vote later. So that was part of the mechanics of the gameplay.
Yep.
So yeah, you can totally jump in now if you wanted, and but you won't be able. I don't know. Yeah, you won't be able to make any predictions until we get to the next round, which is towards the end of the month. So. It kind of doesn't really make sense. I don't know. You could try, but I would say, it puts you at a disadvantage for any of the running of the prizes too. But everyone is banking on Mbappe to win the Golden Boot and Spain to win the tournament champion, and those are big point scoring predictions, like 12 and 25 points. And if everyone gets us wrong, you can still come up and maybe make it into the top 20. So you never know how the predictions and the games can play out, because today Spain was supposed to win. Belgium was supposed to win on paper. Spain was supposed to win. Belgium was supposed to win. And they both had a draw or something like that. And so totally screwed. I got 0 points for those two games.
Damn, those are I know those are probably two of my picks, Spain and Belgium, to win, because anytime I see those two teams, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're probably winning. But wow.
Yeah, Spain came up 0-0 against, I think, Carlos Verde. I don't even know this country. And then Egypt and Belgium. They end up shooting out to not a shootout, but they ended up tying. It was a draw.
That's so crazy to me. No wonder I have less points than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So
what is Meg saying? He's all, this is true. What is he saying? This is true. Cabo Verde. Yeah. Cabo Verde. It came up big against Spain.
And I mean, I was gonna say, just encourage everyone to sign up, even if you're not included in the whatchamacallit, what are these group or these games called? Not
The
preliminary.
group stage.
Yeah,
The
group
group
stage.
stage.
Yeah, like even if you can't make it for the group stage, like come on in because we need Decentraland needs some backup. It's only me and Max out here.
But you know what? I was looking at the um I had I had Mercy create an API endpoint behind the site so that I can like point Claude at it, and Claude can like read all the raw data and then come up with insights that only AI can do. And it was quite remarkable. Like it actually like highlighted how you and Max were like high scoring, even though you had only two people in the group. How like you were at the top or close to the top of the leaderboard points and stuff like that. So yeah, you totally can still come in, can totally still join. Like I
Yeah.
don't because I don't understand.
I'm
Because I'm
understanding
already
now.
part of it.
I think I understand. It's
Yeah,
an average. So the points that you get is an average because like right now the Pandarians Mez has 20 points and Coach has 10. So then like they're locked in at number 2 with 15 points. So it's an average.
right. So
Okay.
that's a community leaderboard, right? So which communities are leading from an average points perspective. But then we also have the individual leaderboard
Mm-hmm.
understandings, and those are the actual standings that are in it for prizes, right? And in fact, what's even happening, I've seen at least two other communities have their own little competition within their own leaderboard. So like so they're giving away like maybe one of their NFTs, like one of their, I think it's the Rogues. They're giving away one of their NFTs to the person who tops their own community leaderboard. So that's actually kind of cool too.
Nice, nice. Found myself in the leaderboards. Number 82. Yeah. No judgies.
Not bad, dude. Top points.
Yeah, I mean, the competition is pretty thick here. Like, it's like, 12 points. It's like there's a bunch of places that have that. Oh my God, wow. But it's gonna start to spread out as more games happen. Let's see.
Yeah, I think as more predictions be made and other games happen, like you're gonna see like people like lose points, jump up points. You're gonna have a lot of people like with the same amount of points. There's only one person with a perfect score perfect score right now,
Really?
which is
Wow.
crazy. So and I've fallen behind big time. I'm like 10 points.
Okay, matches played. There's been 15 out of 104 matches played. And 23,806 total predictions made thus far.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
nice.
there's like there's some people who signed up and didn't either do any of their predictions, or they only did half of the predictions, or they didn't do all of their predictions. So like that's going to radically change. Like the people who did no predictions, you don't see them on the board. They don't have like there's like we had a bunch of people like sign up and then never like follow through, and that happens. But there's also like people there that might have a lot of points, but they didn't pick a golden boot winner, or they didn't pick a tournament champion. And so even though they're high now, depending on where it ends up at the end, it could drastically change who's on the podium.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Yeah, I didn't pick any players individually for like because I was like, what am I gonna pick? Messi? Cristiano Ronaldo?
Is PPA here? Because PPA signed up.
Yeah, PPA. I did see PPA signed up, but I don't know if PPA is here at La Cantina.
So PPA signed up, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at the back end because you could type in the name of the player you thought was going to get the golden boot, right? And instead of like giving you a list of top players, you could actually just type in your person. So I was looking at this list and I noticed, people typed in Kylian Mbappe, and then people typed in Mbappe, and then another different spelling. And I pointed this out to Mercy. I said, look, is there a way to combine these all? And he's like, oh, wow, I didn't even know that happened. Thank you for pointing that out. We should check them all. And so I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll go back and check them all. But I didn't do it. I had fucking AI go do it, right? Mm-hmm. And AI went through and it actually said there was an additional fourth Mbappe, but it was typed in Japanese. Oh. And then I looked at who typed that in, and it was PPA.
That's funny.
So I'm like, that totally makes sense. So yeah, eventually we went on the back and we combined them all. So like the ones that people put in, and one person put in themselves. Like I'm like, dude, this is not a write-in vote for president. You just don't put yourself in.
I tried doing that,
but good luck to that guy.
Yes, good luck to that guy. I mean, the sky's the limit. All hope is there.
Yeah.
So as we're going along through the World Cup, do you have any personal predictions on who's gonna take it all?
Well, my money is still on Spain, but like I can't change my prediction. But my sentiment is changing because they did it again. Like coming to a draw is maybe it's nothing, but like maybe it means like they're not as good, like. But like any given Sunday, right? So they still have the talent, they still have the experience behind them, and that really, really means a lot when it comes down to like when we're getting into the smaller rounds of the World Cup. So,
yeah.
Of course, I believe somewhere deep in my heart, way back there, I want to believe that the U.S. team and believe in the miracles. And they came out strong in their first games. In fact, who is it? One of the what's his name? Let me go back over here real quick. It is the Valerian Balogun. I'm probably really mispronouncing that, but he scored 2 goals for the USA, and he's leading the goal temporarily, the Golden Boot watch with 2 goals along with Germany and Sweden. So. I want to believe in miracles that the USA can at least, come in third or second or top 5 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I always
have
take
that. The whole damn thing.
I always have that hope. Because I mean, I live in the U.S. I love the U.S. This place is great. Compared to where I came from, like, Ecuador, which is playing in the World Cup, like, trust me, the U.S. is such a better place. Just all around, like it's pretty ghetto there. It's quite ghetto here, but not as ghetto.
Yeah, just depends on where you go.
Exactly. I mean, so with all this World Cup excitement, I mean, I personally been like thinking about hitting up a game in Miami or something. I don't know, maybe I might find myself one of these Sundays at a World Cup game. Are you thinking?
Yeah, if you have a couple of grand lying around, that maybe that you have in a trust fund, or a dead aunt dies, and all of a sudden you come into like, thousands and thousands of dollars. Sure, you could probably afford a ticket.
Is it that bad? I thought I had a friend tell me that they were like, or is it that bad for good seats? I guess that would be the question.
I from what I've been reading and following, there's been put it this way, it sounds like there's open investigations into the corruption behind the high ticket prices.
I see. That's interesting.
And then when you throw in FIFA into the formula, it kind of makes sense. FIFA is kind of, they kind of have a shady past, and so yeah. Like if you can find a ticket,
damn, I got it
under
on the screen.
$1,000.
I got it on the screen right here.
On the screen.
Right. Whoa! You said under $1,000, $972. 434 for Iraq versus Norway in Michigan, or I mean Massachusetts.
Oh wow! I wonder if like I haven't been following prices, so I don't know how up or down those are, but those are pretty expensive. I mean, not gonna lie.
No, don't get me wrong. No, this is fucking way out of my fucking budget. I'm not trying to justify for any of this shit. I'm just Austria versus Jordan. Obviously, no one wants to watch that. It's in Santa Clara, California. You might be able to catch this if you have an extra $318 a pop laying around.
Yeah, but then you got to fly out to San Jose. You got to put yourself up in like the San Francisco Bay Area.
What you're trying to say is that you're far.
Yeah.
You'd have to make accommodations.
Yeah, actually, I could probably stay with a friend up there, but I don't have any Austrian or Jordan friends.
Uruguay and Cabo Verde at Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Just for an easy $635 a ticket. That's probably not including tax.
And not including parking.
No, dude, parking in its own is like a fucking arm and a leg.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
That's where they get you. Scotland and Brazil, Miami Gardens. Oh, this is obviously a game that people want to watch.
Look at that one. Look at that one. Scroll up. USA versus Australia. Look at that price. It was like $2,500. Okay. It's on June. It's on a Friday.
Let's see. On a Friday. Oh, by the way, I am streaming here in Discord. It's so like you can kind of get the visuals like without a delay.
Oh, I'm zoomed in on. Without the delay.
Yeah. Because
I'm zoomed in on the screen.
Yeah, because I noticed when you said, "Oh yeah, look at USA," it's on a Friday, and I was like on like a Tuesday of next week. So yeah, $2,000. But look at this one over here. There's a Brazil and something else for like $2,600. Crazy, bananas. All right, so I'm gonna have to hit up a rich uncle or two to like ask him to pass away real quick so that I can inherit
their uncle.
So I can inherit their fortune. Oh my lord, why do people want to watch this so much? Oh, that's why. Colombia and Portugal. Tickets in Miami, $3,149. I'm gonna buy that.
And that's the minimum.
All right.
If you want to go with a friend,
how many people do we want to go with?
How many people are in the world?
17. All right, so we're gonna go with 8+. All right. So they have 8+ seats around here.
Imagine coming to Beyond the NFC and winning a ticket to the World Cup game.
That'd be pretty bananas. 1 through 8 tickets. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, this is not that bad. Okay, so maybe this part of the website is cap, because like right here I went in for 8 tickets in like let's see, like that's a pretty good row. 131 for 8 tickets, $4,022. I think we could all pitch in and
was that like $500 per person?
Yeah. Yeah, $500 per person.
Woo! Let's party.
Yeah, unless we want to go to the 72 club over here, which those 8 tickets would be 18 grand.
The problem with those tickets is that you're doing a lot of turning left and turning right, turning left, turning right. When you're sitting in the end zone, you don't have to do a lot of neck action. You know, you save your neck muscles.
That's a lot to consider. Quite a lot to consider. All right, I'm just over here looking in some hope. I mean, the ticket. Yeah, no, it's only for Austria and Jordan. I might not be going to the World Cup. I have medical bills to take care of. So, I guess like kind of just segueing, I would like to kind of you know, touch up a little bit on the AIs because like I mean you mentioned that you came in with Claude and for EAP's Predict and kind of like asked it to like pick up some metrics that like only AI could really like grasp on or stuff like that. Like what has been your journey like with AI thus far, and what are some of your thoughts?
I use AI every fucking day.
Okay, that's a good start.
Not. Hold on, I'm hearing myself. That's kind of.
Oh, are you hearing yourself in world or on the? Oh, probably on the Discord. Here,
coming through the mic.
Through the mic. If you're
coming through my headphones.
Okay, so that would be your phone or like wherever you're on Discord on. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, but I wasn't hearing that before.
It might be because you're watching the stream. So like
let me not watch the stream.
Or if you click over to the stream and then kind of like swipe up, there should be like a volume
test
bar
1 2 test.
Meow meow meow.
Nah.
Did it work?
No.
All right, then yeah, you could probably just stop watching the stream.
But how do I stop that? Oh, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what was the question? Sorry.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on AI? Like what cool things have you built?
Oh yeah. So I use AI every day. I use it for a lot of different things. Most recently, I use it for my workout coach. AI is such a great workout coach. Like I use ChatGPT to track like my workouts, to track my progress. When I've had small injuries, to help me, like figure out a plan to work around the injury. To track everything. It's so great. I use AI to. I take pictures of my garden and I tell it like, what's going on with my tree. How come I'm not growing shit? And it gives me all this great information. So I use it every day. Like I was using it for, like today I had to go get a medical procedure and like I had to ask like all these questions, like what do I what's it going to be like, and how should I prepare, and what does this blood test mean, and so I love AI.
Am I going to be okay?
Yeah, if I mix shrooms with fentanyl,
okay?
Because I actually had to ask it about the fentanyl today because I had a procedure today where I had to be put under. Like, I had to go, like they give me, I don't know, that propofol or whatever. But I was asking ChatGPT, I'm like, what if it's not a deep sedation? Maybe it's a local anesthesia. And it said, oh, they might give you this or maybe fentanyl. And I'm like, fentanyl? I don't want fucking fentanyl. What? Are you fucking kidding me? And Chat was like, no, bro, slow down. It's medical grade.
It's medical grade, man.
If it's being administered at a hospital, you don't have to really worry about it. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
it's medical grade cocaine too, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And so like, and I use it like, I even use it for DJing. I use it for like whenever I upload my mixes,
Mhm.
I'm using it to help me figure out the chapters. It helps me to figure out, like what to say and title. I have a whole template. I
Mhm.
built a template like on, the title, the description, the track listing, and what to say, and the shout outs and stuff like that. And so, um, AI is definitely heavily integrated into my daily life. I don't see that ever changing. I only see it getting, becoming something more. Um, yes, it's a big disruptor, especially in my industry, film and TV. But I've used it, to help me track notes, to help me plan productions. I've used it
Yeah.
to help me, write treatments or write scripts. It's such a great, like, even a writer's assistant, because it remembers things. I say, hey, I have this line of dialogue. I don't know where to use it, but I'm going to write it out here, and I want you to remember it. And it remembers. I'm like, hey, remember that line of dialogue I was talking about? Yes. Okay, let's bring that up and see where we can put it. So, like, and right now, I just wrote a treatment for a project that I've been working on since 2023. But in different parts of my life, like back then I had the idea, and then I came back to it, and then I came back to it again, and I finished up the treatment, and I'm having some friends read it, and from there, I'll go to a notes. I'll make some notes, and then I'll start writing the script. So, I don't let AI write the script, because they always fuck up anyway. So, but you use it as a tool to help you, I use it as a tool to keep organized, to keep my notes organized when I'm working on a project like that. I use it for EAPES lore, EAPES predict. I use it for like galactic merger, when we did galactic and orbit of love, and galactic merger. I used AI for all that messaging, and all, it knows my voice, so it knows how to put stuff in my voice and stuff like that. And it's kind of weird and scary like that, but at the same time, if I've been in productions, I've worked at studios where I've had assistants. I've had people working underneath me, and it's the same thing. If you tell someone, hey, write a note to this, over here, and make sure sign my name. It's kind of like the same thing. They know to put things in your voice, and sign your name and send it for you. So
I've heard some like AI shit, like from imitating my voice before, and holy shit, it's scary, bro. Like,
oh yeah. What, like on what was it? Soma? Was on Soma? Did you try it on Soma?
oh, I don't know. It was here in this Discord, like
Oh,
couple years back, someone just like drops a audio recording in the general chat. It's like, here guys, check this out, I've been playing with AI, and it was like me. It was my voice. I was like, oh
oh,
no.
oh, heck yeah! There was a program that was a side project of OpenAI. I think it was called. It now went defunct. They stopped doing it, but it was called Soma or whatever.
Mhm.
Anyway, it was one of those things where you can upload like a 10-second thing of you saying a bunch of numbers and turning your face left and right, and then it could put you in any kind of situation, right?
Wow.
And they made a deal. They made a deal even with Disney, to use their characters. It's like $1 billion deal.
Whoa.
This was OpenAI. I forgot what it was like, called Soma or Somar. My brother was using it a lot as well. He did a lot of fucking AI bids on that, and they were all amazing. And then you can put your friends in it as well, like if they allowed that. So when we were doing with EAPES, with I came up with this idea. Like we had a bunch of NFTs in our treasury that would probably stay locked in our treasury unless we did something about it. So I came up with this idea. What if we did like a Wheel of Fortune? You remember back in the day, Wheel of Fortune?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they would put your face on the screen and you would kind of float there, and then you could go backstage behind the curtain and look at all the prizes that you could probably play for or pick from.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted that. I said, like, what if we did something like that? We allowed people to come in and pick and choose from the treasury. And so the Wheel of Fortune kind of blew up into this big, flame of the seven. And Mercy like started playing around with AI at that time. And he introduced me to this Soma. I think it's called Soma. And he started making these videos of me. He's like, bro, go there, put your face in there. And then he started including me in videos with like Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul was one of those guys that let you use anything of his character, right?
Yeah.
So how we were planning to do this huge DJ-centric Wheel of Fortune type game and stuff, and how people would be able to spin the wheel, if given they had won here or won this or won that, they can do the big wheel spin and win all these prizes. So, but that was the first time someone actually put me in an AI thing.
It's kind of like
and I was
one
like,
of those
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you're like, is that me? Is that what I sound like?
I'm like, Mercy, why did you make me so fucking fat? Can you make me leaner and more muscular? Damn it!
Only real friends will make you fat.
No, he showed me. Like I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Only real friends will make you fat.
Only real friends will make you fat.
You gotta start off. You gotta start off big and slim down from there.
Yeah. But you know what? I kid you not. I will say that through that, I started playing around with my own images of myself. I'm like, okay, let's make DJ Vape skinnier.
Yeah. You're inspired.
Yeah. So I'm like I'm telling the prompt, always project me as like 20 pounds lighter.
Make me a 185 pound. I am 5'11" or 6 foot, whatever.
Yes. But you know what, bro? I'm gonna be honest and just turn off the mic I don't want anyone else to hear this. So just don't like turn off the mic for everybody else. But between you and I started playing around, and it got to the point where a couple of things like where I was like, 180, like my ideal weight is like 185, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, holy shit. And I sent this to a couple of friends. I'm like, hey, check this out. Look what AI did. And one of my hot friends, she was like, oh my God, you look so fucking hot. And I'm like, and
that inspiration.
And that inspiration, this was back in September. That October, I started working out, and I started working out 5 to 6 days a week. And since then, I've lost like 30 pounds.
Good shit.
And I've been really active. I've been, this is the longest I've ever gone in my life that I've been consistent.
Uh-huh.
Right now, I've taken a couple down weeks to heal. From I sprained my lower back, so I'm just letting that heal.
Just in pain right now.
But like I'm still in a good spot. Like again, my weight is like holding at its low levels. Like I hit an all time low ATL like a week ago. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But when you look at the charts, it's just like a fucking looking at a crypto chart. You see your areas of resistance. You see your dead cat bounces. You see you're going back up to test resistance before making a new all-time low. You see in the past where you made an all-time high and you're like, fuck that guy over there.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah. If you let
You know what I'm
yourself
saying?
go, you
So,
slowly see it get back up there, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm fat," and then you gotta start all over again.
yeah. So yeah. So I when you look at those weight charts, yeah. So
Mhm.
anyway, yeah, it was AI that inspired me to improve my health even more, and to start working out, to lose weight, to want to be in shape, and to get into that mindset, and I used it as a coach, again, like I said before, and to help me plan routines. And so, yeah, man, that's AI's big part of my life.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that you like kind of gotta give you your flowers for this one for the CBD 4 year. You had made this website for us, or of a kind of like just the, and here I'm gonna share. What could I share directly? Oh yeah, just so you don't hear
And you can just go
audio.
to you can just go to DJvape.com. It's still there.
It's still there. But yeah, that's what I have vape, DJ vape slash CBD slash 4 year. Yeah, I have it pulled up on the screen. I'm just trying to pull it up here on the and make it so you don't hear yourself, which I know how to do that. There we go. Now you should be able to.
I'm not streaming.
Yeah.
Watch the stream and not hear myself.
Yeah. Now you should be able to.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
And I can hear your music.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's like my background music.
Your background music.
But it's not you. So.
Actually, you can type in DJvape.com and it'll pop up.
Let's see, DJvAPED.com. Damn, son, where'd you
Voila.
find this? So yeah, you made this for us, which I really appreciate, because like right before you kind of like took the bull by the horns, like I was like in the background like with Canessa, like I need a flyer soon, and then you're like, hey guys, I made this flyer, which is super cool. Like it had everyone's name, it had the different time zones, and the feature that I thought was pretty cool was the being able to click on the different performers and being taken to their X accounts. And
Yeah.
that's just like something that you, like, if I'm not mistaken, just whipped up real quick with Claude, right?
Yeah. I started with Claude, and then I had to, because I don't have a paid account, I had to jump back and forth between AIs, but I definitely finished it on Claude. It was because it's because when I saw in the chat room where we all the DJs were at, and everyone had their times there, I'm like, oh, but we're all over the place, and it'd be great if we had a single list where we can always go back to. And so that's how I started making this, and fucking around with Claude, and it gave me a little bit more. It opened up a little bit more of a world into more Claude coding, and with NetLiffy, and using even the what do you call that, terminal window to push things out and stuff like that. So small little lessons behind getting this made.
Well,
But it was fun to do. Like I wanted to do something like this, and it was a little fun little thing for me to do as well. So
yeah. Well, dude, you don't like perhaps from you it might feel like it's like you made a contribution, nothing too big, but for me, like, this was a huge contribution, because it was at the time when you made it was something that we desperately needed, and fast.
Nice.
And so then like, and I mean, not to mention like the functionality that goes into it as well. Like this was a nice treat. Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
you're mentioning that you're playing around with the terminal and shit. You are a brave man. Want to know why? Because
Why?
when I use Claude, it is so smart that I tell it I don't want to do shit. Yeah, I literally tell it like it'll be like holding off on a command and be like, okay, well, this is what I need you to do next. Go into the PowerShell or go into the terminal and do this. And I'm like, no, Claude, this is not how this works. You go into my PowerShell or terminal and you do this. And it'll be like,
But you have Claude. You have the downloaded one, right?
I have the well, mine is on Cursor. Like I use Cursor is like the
Oh,
chatbot or like, and then like from there I use their Claude
so you give
API.
it you give it access to your computer?
Basically, it's probably got my life by the balls now, but it's okay.
Oh.
I keep the dick pics elsewhere.
You mean on the shared server?
On the ship server. Oh God. But
Oh God.
so yes, you can only imagine like how much I fucking rip through credits. Wanna see how much I actually rip through credits?
Yeah.
This was over this weekend, okay? And this was right before I got cut off the Claude model Opus 4.8.
Holy
Okay.
fuck.
Okay, here we are. 5.2 million credits on one command, 4.3 million, 8.2 million, 7.9 million credit. um
Damn.
yeah, and there's a few lower millions too. 5.4, 7.9 million, 7.4 million, 7.9. Oh, here's the big one. 9.2 million. And I thought I saw an even bigger
So
one.
do you pay for Claude through Cursor?
Yes. So like I have the which I like as I said I ran out. I'm very sad. So if anyone wants to like put any kibbles in my doggo tray to buy AI, please do so because I bought okay, I have a $60
Oh
a month
damn.
subscription to Claude, and as you can see it resets in 29 days and I'm already all out of API use. I've used my
Holy fuck.
API to the fullest. So now I have the Composer 2.5 and I don't want to use an inferior AI to touch
Because
my
they might fuck up
website.
something, right?
No, no, it's just I just want to be bougie and snobby.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
that's crazy, dude.
yeah,
Like
but
I'm, but
good.
you know what you like? Like I've learned that you got to use like something that's cheap to use. Like my Chat GPT, I pay $8 a month, right?
Mhm.
Grok, I pay $8 a month, but you know Grok kind of comes with X service.
Yeah.
But like someone told me the idea is to do all your idea formatting like on one of these other smaller AIs, and then take the prompt over to Claude to build it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I was. That's probably
Oh,
why
that's what you were doing, and it
that
still costs that much. Oh, okay.
yeah, the prompts were just probably that big. Like, and I mean,
Oh,
would you like to see the results of it all?
I saw your website, and
Yeah,
your website looks amazing.
yes. The Mew website is now live. And
I love the floating background of all the muse dropping.
Yes. I mean that's definitely a touch that was recommended by Brandon Manis back when I made my dashboard
Ah,
for my server. He was like, "Hey, check this out," and sent me like a bubble like GIF kind of thing of just bubbles.
mm-hmm.
And then I looked in my files. And I found this of just me like fucking around and finding out with my Mew bubble. Going back to like, you know, like on Adobe, I make a lot of shit that the world never sees.
I hear that, brother.
This was
I hear
one,
that.
yeah, this was one of those things. I just made like a whole bunch of like falling Mews and a 10-second animation. Um,
Yeah. You know what this is missing? This is missing the disco ball Mew.
the Disco Ball Mew. I wonder where it would go.
I don't know, but I love that disco ball Mew.
Yeah, oh, I know where
It's
it could go. It could possibly
it's
go in the about section, like whenever in a Meta Beast roaming party section.
there you go.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
oh no, it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, it is working. I was about to, because like yeah, so like on the Mew TV tab, like there's a little description of my events, and then voila, we're here right here streaming. So like I hooked up my server that I stream to Decentraland with, and I put it
Yeah.
in here so that it can.
Nice.
Next steps will be like try to see if I can combine all the live chats and maybe even create an in-house chat for the website.
That would be dope.
Mm-hmm. And like
That would be dope. But you'd have to like be able to API to the back end of Decentraland, wouldn't you?
that yeah something. I mean, I'll let Claude figure it out once I get credits.
Oh, Claude, please jailbreak Decentraland.
Yeah, whatever you do, jailbreak Decentraland. So like
Yes.
the inspiration behind making the website was mainly because I wanted to stop paying $40 a month for Shopify.
Shopify, yeah.
Yep. So like here we are. Here's all my some of my Shopify gear. I made it so yeah, you have the mock-ups over here. You can choose different sizes and colors if there's different colors available. I think it's this one that has the different colors available. Yep.
Right on.
And yeah, just kind of like
I love it.
smaller details like within like the checkout.
Yeah.
In the checkout, I made it so you guys are probably like, Sinful, that's not that special, but it's special to me.
God damn it. You know, a lot of work goes into building shit like this.
Yes,
And
exactly.
God, and you're right. It's goddamn special.
It's very special. So I got it so that like, let's say you're like typing in your address, you don't have to type in your address all the way. You could like, you know,
Yeah.
let's see. Don't embarrass me now, website. You were working yesterday. Let's see.
You want to?
Keep.
I don't know if I should share this with you.
Okay, looks like it's chosen to embarrass me. Or maybe it needs a name. Let's see, Mew Mew. And yeah, don't. Let's go to 143. No, it stopped working. I gotta get more Claude credits. But like, yeah,
you know, like... I'm using. This is all very interesting to me because I also am building my personal website.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when I started doing that flyer, chat told me I should probably go buy my website, and that's why I bought it, and that's why I eventually connected it to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I came up with a whole like I started. When I come up with an idea, it expands to like a big picture thing. So I came up with this whole idea of what my website, how I want it to be, and I actually Claude coded the beginning, like the entrance into it, and I didn't want it to be like a regular site, you know, like, because what are the two types of sites that you have? You have your regular site where you have your bubbles, your tabs at the top, and they take you to an endpoint situation, like a page, or you have a continuous scroll type website. And it seems like to me, unless like, you know, like you're doing something special, those are the only two types of websites most people have, right?
Yeah.
And I'm tired of that format. I'm tired. Like, it works for like businesses. It works for like your site, but like for someone like me, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
And I wanted something completely different. I wanted something where you had to discover how to get in. You had to so anyway, I'll share with you the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And this is a work in progress. This is the basic first concept.
Are you like
I'm gonna
are you
share.
gonna share it on Discord? You're gonna stream it to us here?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get to you. I'm gonna put it in our personal one because I'm talking to you
you're
through my
just gonna
phone,
send
but
a
I'm
picture.
also on. No, I sent you a link,
Okay, there we go. I'm there.
and let's see if you can figure it out.
What do you mean? Like just? I mean, this is a bit too easy. Oh wait, no, never mind. No. I said it was a bit too easy when it was all put together. Looks like I did not figure it out. Do I need to like refresh?
Oh no, yeah, you can just press R.
Press R. Okay.
Yeah, but like it does that, and then eventually the numbers start.
I see. I see.
They start moving. Like what? So like now you've discovered that once you hit 3 numbers, it goes away. But like yeah, then you got to kind of figure out like what's up. So after you hit 3 numbers, you're supposed to it takes you into the website. But I haven't gotten that far yet. I just got this far.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can also put numbers back up.
That's kind of cool.
Before you hit the 3 numbers, like, and then you can put it back up. See.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wait a couple of minutes, all the numbers will start like moving around and changing.
Oh, that's dope. That's very dope.
And they're all random, but only between a certain amount of numbers. And those numbers represent 60 different ways to get into the website.
Not 69 ways.
The math didn't work that well. You know what? I'll just say 69 ways. Yeah, 69 ways.
Just for the culture.
69 ways to just for the culture.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got to finish building out, but this is like the entry into it. So.
But yeah, that's very dope, and it's so cool because like we're living in the future, dude. We're seriously living in the future where we can like individuals like you and I don't have to feel trapped when it comes to like wanting a website like due to money, because like at this point it's like if you want to go all out, just give Claude $200 for AI credits and just let it rip. And yeah, basically, which will still save you thousands on like, web developer, designer, like the time, because like yeah. I mean, I whipped this up in like 14 hours over the weekend, like just like going through different aspects of it all and changing and trying things, and yeah.
No, your side is beautiful. I again, I love that the Mew rain.
Mm-hmm. The next step
and
Oh, go ahead.
I love the colors. I love the way like even the word Mew changes colors. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
All that dynamic stuff happening. That's amazing. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me too. And like that's why like the next kind of thing that I'm kind of thinking about doing is like making the Mew background, the falling Mews maybe interactive, where like either try to see either try to see if the mouse will act as a repellent for them, making them bounce everywhere, or
like every third one, if you're hovering in the right spot, it highlights one and it stops, and if you press it, it takes you to somewhere inside your website.
Oh, that would be dope, like a secret page or something.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty dope idea. The other idea I was thinking was just like kind of like making the Mews a trail, like where like the mouse produces more Mews as you're going around the site. Yeah, but
everyone does that.
Everyone does that. No one does the one that you
Everyone does that.
I know. We're trying to be different.
Trying to, that's the thing, bro. Like, it's like you just want to be different. You want to like not be cliche. You want to be anti-cliche. You want to bring something to the table that no one else is doing, even if it's just a little thing that'll wet your whistle. Gotta be yourself, man.
Just be yourself. And I think that is the best way to operate within, this crazy Web3 space that we all like live in.
Yeah, exactly. There's enough room for everyone to just be their own voice.
Exactly.
Like I was watching Mr. Beast the other day, and he brought on like 50 of the first group of YouTubers that he used to follow that inspired him, right? Oh. And the prize was $1 million for one of them to give out to their community, to their followers. Oh, and you saw everyone's little stories. You saw people from the past like Jelly, and you saw FaZe and all these people competing. Mm-hmm. They're all like, and he was doing this competition like just to give back to them, and like for like opening the door, for laying the foundation.
Not many
and
do that.
To becoming and to just to be the voice that they were, so like there's it seems like there's room enough in this world to just be yourself and be your own voice.
Exactly. Actually, those are some very beautiful words. We need to quote this. There's enough room to be yourself and be your own voice. And
that's right.
Like, Mr. Beast is definitely one of those special individuals. Like, he gave back to those that gave to him, and hopefully one of these days it's like I hope that I could do the same for all our friends here in Decentraland.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do in a way. Every time you do anything in this space, bro, you give people a place to be themselves. You give people a place to hang out with other like-minded individuals. You created a community where people can just come and shoot the shit and dance and do whatever. So like, in effect, doing what you love is also doing giving back to the community.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. And I mean, definitely, I love doing this. That's for sure. I never would have known, like, in Decentraland I would have found my passion. So yeah, like, do you know what kind of streamer I was before I came into Decentraland, vape?
No, I don't.
I was
gamer.
Yeah.
Were you a gamer? Were you a game streamer?
Yeah, I was a video game streamer, man. Like, but like even there, like, like it's like there's only so many people that can be that video game streamer, and like definitely I think in a way, like, I found a great path, like, just hosting these shows, giving people the opportunity to highlight their work, or just shoot the shit like we've been doing tonight. So yeah, I never would have thought.
That's good.
Yeah, and in all honesty, it was one of those things that even when people proposed it to me, I was like, "Are you fucking nuts?" Me, me, shows, nah. Not with it.
Why not you? Why not you?
Why not me? Yeah, that was what was said to me.
Yeah.
So, Vape, let's see. Looks like we've been going for about almost 2 hours here. What do you think about starting the wrap up for the evening?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yep.
Unless you have more in-depth questions, I'm happy to continue answering.
I got all the hard-hitting questions, Vape. You should know this. Yeah. Like all my questions just hit you like a ton of bricks. Like this one. If there were any DJs, coming into Web3, kind of looking to like kind of, follow the same path that you have taken, or just find their own path, what would be the number one tip you would give them?
New DJ coming into Web3.
Yes.
Definitely start listening to Meta Beast Roaming Parties.
Like it.
Definitely, definitely get into Decentraland because that's where the best parties in Web3 happen. Um, but also like like you gotta find your people and then find your audience, right? And it sounds like the same thing, but it's not. It's like you can find your people in different spots, but you have to know like where to go look for your audience, right? Like you have to know like instead of like picking just one platform like Twitch and expecting people to find you and grow there, you have to go where they're at. So like like if you really, really, really wanted to make a go at it and you had all the time in the world, then yeah, like you should be like doing stuff on TikTok and Instagram and Twitch and X and Decentraland and metaverses and like going to where your audience is because like people get stuck on their platforms and they don't sometimes they don't branch out. I fail at that all the time. Like and it's a lesson for me too. A continual lesson like even before I went and did that film, I was doing a lot more like social media pushing out, like I was doing videos and pre-videos on Instagram and TikTok and and pushing out and also putting my mixes on YouTube. But that since I got back from the film, that film kind of like threw me off my game a little bit. So I'm working to get back to that. But because I've got like 4 or 5 mixes I've got to upload to YouTube. But that takes time to like I've got to edit it. I've got to look at it. I've got to make sure everything is good. I've got to create a thumbnail. I've got to create visuals and graphics for it, and then I got to come up with like then I've got to post it and I got to write all the descriptions, and then I've got to make small little 1-minute clips and to push out to here, push out to, so it becomes a production. So like if you're really into like if you really want to like make a go out of it, these are the types of things that we need to do. And I don't always make the best time for myself to do those, or I don't always follow through. Right now I'm trying to like I'm starting to back up and I'm like, fuck, I got to get these up because these are good mixes. I got to separate like my brother's mixes from my mixes, or decide whether I want to put them up together. So like these are all the types of things that you have, like if you're getting into Web3, if you're just getting into DJing, or if you're just like, you want to, suss it out. And those are, those are the steps, other than just practice. You got to practice. You got to watch other people, go out and watch other DJs. Now, don't just rely, I'm going to watch DJs online. No, fuck that. You got to go out in the club. You got to go out in the real world, bro. You got to watch what they're doing. Like you stand there and be a fucking pillar right in front of the DJ and watch what they're doing. Because, that's how you learn. And then watch how they fucking move the crowd. Watch how they read the crowd, because that's super important, if that's what you want to do, so.
Yeah, no, there's certainly a lot of points to that, because like I look back to my JIT days, my party days, like showing up to a rave in a random warehouse somewhere, like there would be those DJs that just like captured the crowd, just absolutely captivated them, and had like people just dancing hours on end. And then there was and you can see the raw emotion on the DJ as he swayed the crowd. And so then kind of comparing to the other DJs, like the ones that maybe weren't so into it, like I don't know, like the energy is contagious. You could kind of feel like the crowd is just like enjoying the music, but whatever, not into it. And then even the DJ's like whatever on his phone or whatever you might see. So no, totally, that is definitely some advice. kind of
I think the best advice I can give anyone in DJing is this. It's all about storytelling. It's not about playing banger after fucking banger after fucking banger. It's about storytelling. What kind of story do you want to tell with the grooves and the music choices that you make throughout the night? And what kind of journey do you want to lead everyone on? Do you want it to be a bass journey? Do you want it to be a progressive house journey? Do you want it to be a mix? Do you want it to be, this? You want it to be a total party? Do you want it? Are you coming on at a time where everyone expects banger after banger after banger? You have to understand what that role is and how you want to tell it.
Is that what they would call read the room or read the crowd?
Yeah, dude. Seriously, how many times? And maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but plenty of times I've gone. I used to live down the street from one of the biggest super clubs in fucking LA, Spunday and Giant, and I was there almost every weekend. And I was there, coming in right when the doors open at 9, and the DJ is already spinning in one room or two different rooms. And if that DJ, once you get in there, if that DJ is playing banger after banger after banger, you're not even in that fucking mode yet. You're not there yet. You're not ready for banger after banger. You haven't even, the fucking drugs haven't even taken effect yet.
You're right.
You need at least an hour for the Molly to fucking kick in. So why, as a DJ, are you wasting banger after banger? And by the way, you're the opener DJ. You're not supposed to play banger after banger. Lord. You gotta ease people into the fucking room. So
can't let your closer look bad.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
It's a little different, and when it comes to online, when it comes to streaming, it's a little different. But still, you still want to tell a story. You still want to take people on a journey.
Damn,
you still want to, ramp everything up to, and peaks and valleys and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is actually a kind of a pretty good insight on the DJ scene, the IRL DJ scene. As a DJ, as a that would going first would be a headliner, being the headliner. It's you don't want to burn those behind you. Come on, gotta ease into it. Each one of you plays your role. I never really thought about it. I've always kind of
it's harder.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, I always thought it was DJs come in there and they're I'm just gonna fuck this place up.
Well, that's what every DJ wants. Of course, they want to perform so well that everyone says that. But you can't, unless you're James Hype,
Yeah.
You're not always gonna get that. So.
Hopefully one of these days soon, if I get inspired enough, if Claude credits don't continue to consume all my extra monies, perhaps you'll see a DJvAPED try to press some buttons.
Hell yeah, dude. I for some reason I think in my head, and I could be completely wrong. It might take a little longer, but I feel I could teach anyone to DJ in an hour.
Oh shit.
I really feel like I could. I think I can give you enough basics to understand and do within an hour. I think you can do at least one good mix between two songs. I think I could do that. I think I could teach you. I already have it. Like how I would teach somebody. From a visual perspective to an audible perspective.
Yeah.
And the new technology that we can use, at least that. So I for some reason in my head, I think I can do it, but I don't know.
Do your methods account for people that are sub 50 IQ, such as myself? Yeah.
Can you see your fingers in front of your face? If you can, then that'll work.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I have my vision. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, So, dude, it's been an awesome conversation here with you tonight. Thank you for coming on the show and such.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I mean, this has definitely been fun, and I want to make Beyond the NFT kind of like a place like where, like, my friends feel comfortable coming on just like whenever they have something exciting happening, whatever it may be, or they're building something they want to show everyone. Like, I want this place to definitely be somewhere where they're comfortable enough to like reach out to me and we can all check it out together.
Right on. And you know what? It's not for nothing. Like my first time, I was a little nervous. Obviously. Second time, not so much, but it still was a little. Third time, I'm like, I just woke up from a nap. I just got out of surgery 3 hours ago, where I was put under deep sedation, anesthesia. But sure, I'll fucking show up.
Yeah, you just came in here and fucked this place up. Total superstar status, which is how it should be. You just freestyled, pretty much how I do every Monday here.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like how I even approach my DJ gigs. Like it's all about freestyle discovery. You're coming along with me as we check out these new tracks.
As we figure this shit out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, yeah, anything you'd like to say to our friends? I see, let's see, from people that have popped in, I see Quan here, I see 85, I see Brandon Manis there, Brittany is here, and, I see Kimbo as well. Great to see Kimbo.
Kimbo in the house.
Kimbo, Odd Job, Bally. Any final thoughts to all our friends?
Any final thoughts? Well, I love, I've come to love Decentraland. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do. And I'm very thankful for all the friendships in the community. Like, it was a big shout out to Make, who brought me into this world, even though I was here during the Paris Hilton days. Like I had kind of took a vacation from it, but he brought me back in, and I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do. And then I didn't think I was going to be involved as much as I am, and now I think like. I'm sure I'm putting other self limitations, like I didn't think I was going to be a builder. I didn't think I was going to make a wearable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, I'm sure I'll probably do those things. So thank you for being such a wonderful community, being a wonderful host and friend, and thank you for everyone that continues to show up and support each other, because that's at the end of the day what it's all about.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. It's it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. And I think I might have good news. I think. Hi, SinfulMeatStick. We saw that you ran out of cursor credits mid-task yesterday. We added $50 to your account. Head back to finish your task. Yeah, I don't know if this shit's real.
Bro, we should talk about this all the time.
I was like just totally saying how I needed friends to send me some kibbles so that I can buy some more cursor credits. If I have more cursor credits, this is gonna be sick.
That's dope, dude. It's like the self-fulfilled prophecy, Celestine prophecy, or what's that other book? The Alchemist. Put it out into the world, and the world will give it to you, type shit.
That is the something effect, the Darwin effect. No, it's in the tip of my tongue.
Ow! 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 Kapow!
World and it. Comes back. Effect. I know Google will know. No, not the universal principle reflection idea. I know you know, not the butterfly effect. Yeah, whatever. So the something effect. We'll just leave it at that.
The something effect.
Yes, it's all about the something effect. All right. Well, thank you, DJ Vape, for your time. I know you are a busy man. And if you do go back to your nap, I hope you enjoy your nap. If you're still feeling groggy, but yeah, dude, thank you so much for
No,
being
like this conversation woke me up.
here. Nice. Time to
Gave me
spend
a
some.
lot of energy.
Yeah, time to spend some cloud credits.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for having me, bro. I really appreciate it.
For sure. And to anyone that is still here on Decentraland, thank you so much for being here. You know, your time is always appreciated. I am always very happy to see you all attend Beyond the NFT. And yeah, thank you for all the support through all these years. And yeah, we'll be back here next week. I thought I had a guest. I had a guest that might be interested in coming next week. I think I might have to confirm with them and see if they're still interested. It would be a super special treat if they did agree to come. So I'm just gonna shut up for now and perhaps maybe announce it through the week after I confirm. Okay, thank you everyone. Love you all, and yeah, please stand by. I'll play a little bit of music through through the stream here, just so you can all enjoy some time together. Take care, everyone.